Do you call him daddy? Do I call her daddy? Call her daddy.
Our presenting sponsor,
Yes.
Roman.
I am passionate about this.
I actually am passionate about this. We had an entire episode dedicated to telling guys how they can last longer in bed.
Because it is an actual issue, and I
is.
understand, and I don't want guys to be self-conscious
Yeah.
about it, because yes, it's annoying for girls, but this is why we have this presenting sponsor. We partnered up with this team because Roman, basically, guys, these swipes are wipes that you wipe on your dick,
Right.
and it allows you to last longer.
Yeah, it's insane. Like, I actually tried it out, not on my dick.
Whoa, so
But I have them, and they're so, like, easy and compact to use.
yeah, you can throw it in your
and,
pocket.
I mean, you can only think about other shit like baseball or
right,
like
saying the goddamn Pledge of Allegiance while you're
Right.
fucking her. It's not gonna work.
it's not going to work. So this is literally something you can wipe on your dick, and it doesn't desensitize your dick, and it
Yeah.
doesn't numb your partner. It just helps you last longer.
Right, and it's fast acting. So if you're at the bar, you know you're about to go fuck a girl. Have
Yep.
this in your pocket. Wipe it in your dick on the bath
Yeah.
in the bathroom if you're going to like
Yeah.
pee or something.
I mean,
and get after
yeah,
it.
studies have shown up to a 340% increase in stamina after 3 months of regular use.
Yeah,
that's no joke.
And I also think guys don't feel embarrassed about getting something like this, because I don't think guys also understand how common it is. Like we
Yeah.
said, also I've said in the past that there's super discreet
Right.
packaging, so when it gets sent to your apartment or your
Yep.
dorm or whatever, nobody's gonna know what it is.
Yeah.
Don't have shame. Wouldn't you rather last longer by ordering swipes than you coming quick and
Right.
having to explain to the girl and she never wants to fuck you
They're
again?
just so easy to use.
Yeah. So
Like,
guys, first of all, there is free 2-day shipping. So
Yeah.
that's dope. So basically we are going to get you go to getroman.com/daddy. Again, that is GETROMAN.com/daddy, and you guys are going to get free 2-day shipping.
Yeah, you guys, you can just keep these swipes in your back pocket for longer, better sex. All right?
Daddies,
Hi, daddies.
daddies, is that you?
We're here.
We're alive.
The fathers are here.
The fathers are here. Today we're mourning the loss of a guest that was a supposed to be, a should have been, a would have been, a could have been.
Tana Mojo will not be joining us, but we are going to get into it.
Yeah. If you guys follow us on social media, you know that we announced that we were supposed to have Tana Mojo on our show as a guest. Her people reached out to us, etc., and now she's not coming on.
And it's a fucking story.
It is a story.
So stay tuned, because we're going to get into all of it. We're going to tell you guys every single thing that happened, because we are fucking raw and real with the Daddy Gang.
Yeah.
And we're not going to leave anything to the imagination.
We're going to bring you guys all the tea. But for now, we're just going to accept that we got ditched.
Yep. Okay.
Yes. Okay, we have a couple other things that we want to address before we get into all of our
Yes,
normal
we have some
nasty
housekeeping. You guys, the fucking khakis.
shit. Dude, it's like we've said it and we keep saying it and people still have questions. So we're just going to keep answering them.
So when we say khaki pants, they are the baggy tan pants that have pockets all over them. It's a certain type of pant.
Okay, there's two different type of khakis also that are no-nos. The ones that are like cargo khakis with all those pockets you're talking about, and then there are the ones that like the prep school kids have to wear to like
Right.
boarding schools that I went to.
Yes.
It's like either of those are no-goes.
Yes, if you're wearing pants that are tan or cream
That's
or whatever,
fine.
totally
Like
fine.
the chinos.
Yes,
Fine.
that is totally fine, you guys. You guys know what we mean by khakis.
Okay, can I say
What?
the fucking khaki shorts? For some reason, people are literally tweeting us, DMing us, being like, okay, we get what you're saying about the khakis. Like, I hear you guys. But what about the shorts? Khaki pants, khaki shorts are the same fucking thing. Like, I will not have it.
It's like, I don't know why people are just so offended about the khaki pants.
They're not willing
like,
to let
there's-
them go.
No, there's other shit you can wear, I promise.
Knock it the fuck off, guys.
Anyways, guys, it's just a particular type of pants. Like, not all of them are like that.
Yeah.
Another housekeeping.
Mm.
You guys freaked out when we said that men don't jack off to nudes. Okay?
Guys.
I understand. I totally understand if you are, in the 6th grade that you might go to a nude to jack off.
Yeah.
Or if you're traveling through like a Bermuda Triangle situation, you don't have high-speed internet, you're going to go
sailing
to a nude.
the seas and you can't get your porn up on your phone. Then you go back to the nude.
Right. I mean, there were guys that like wrote in that they were like on a military base and they were like, you know, we don't have access to internet. And they were like, you know, Sophia, send me a picture of your pussy. And I was like, no.
Daddy gang, if you ever are starting to hook up with a military guy, send the military men nudes.
Yes.
They need our nudes.
They're serving our country, like fucking act accordingly.
Yeah, so send them nudes.
But besides those situations, if you have access to porn and you have access to watching like a girl get DP'd and then girl on girl and all this shit, you're not going to be like, oh my God, her nipple is in this. I'm going to town.
It's true. I think guys, like, they obviously at one point in their life are jacking off to a nude, but we're not saying that. We're saying if they have access to fucking porn, they're not going to watch a standstill photo and be trying to imagine what she can do with popping that pussy as opposed to watching porn, and watching them actually pop the pussy.
What guys do is if they're like kind of talking to a girl, they will find porn
that looks
like her. Yes. That's what every guy does. That's their go-to.
Yeah.
So trust and believe they're not doing it to your nude. They're going to find porn of someone that looks like you.
Right. So everyone shut the fuck up. Also, I want to bring something up that I saw this morning that I got so fucking annoyed, and it goes with social media. I wish we brought it up last week, but the lip singing to a song on your fucking story, girls, with a filter on. I am so done with girls trying to sing to a song and post it while they look hot. Post a hot video of yourself looking hot. I don't need you singing to Bruno fucking Mars. Looking out the window and then looking back.
They like look around and like look sexily at the camera
while they're
like
lightly lip singing. It's what Kylie Jenner does, and you're not fucking Kylie Jenner.
Any singing usually in any capacity.
It's true.
Just,
also, guys don't think it's hot. Like, guys don't think the fucking filters are cute when you do it every time. They don't think the fucking singing is hot. If you're gonna post a fucking thirst trap video, post it.
I totally
and then move on with your life.
The singing in the car needs to stop. What is that meme? It's like, I'm literally going to report you to the police because that cannot be safe. Driving conditions.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
All right. So let's get into the episode.
First of all, the whole Instagram model becoming DJ. I want to just say all of these hot models out there need to stop attempting and trying to swish the beats. Is that how the young kids say it these days?
Did you just say
swish the beats? Swish the beats.
Hold on. Before we get into this topic, because I agree, like, they need to knock it off. Alex, there is something you guys need to know about this girl. She does not know about music. We were talking about like house music, EDM music, and she was talking about the people that like make EDM. She was like, oh yeah, like the EDMers. And he's
died. An EDMer. Dude, I have to admit, it is truly my biggest fear when I go on a date, when I start talking to a new guy, him asking me, what kind of music do you like / listen to? I just about die inside. I don't know what it is. Like, I make you play all the music.
Oh my gosh, when we're at home, I'm constantly connected to the Bluetooth because, let me just put it into perspective. Alex will attempt it sometimes, and it will be a playlist from, I swear to God, like 2009. Like, what you did it the other day, and you played Katy Perry's California Girls. You played it like you played it 7 times, and I was like, you know that song was released a while ago.
I am the girl that still has the U2 album that we were all forced to have on our phones. Like, that's what just auto plays. I'm like, oh, then what's this jam? Yeah, I know. Fuck me. Anyway, so I just have to say about the Instagram DJs. Jesus.
Whoa.
Instagram DJs. Nobody judge me also for playing that Katy Perry song. Okay, it's a good song. Okay, these girls are hot as shit. Instagram models.
It's like, I wish that they would stay in their lane.
Stay in their fucking lane.
Hot. They have incredible bodies, beautiful faces. People want to see them in their swimsuits. They want to see them frolicking around the world and posting shit. Why do you need to pretend you're a DJ?
They need to just embrace and work with what the Lord gave them and not try to, like I just said, swish beats. Okay? Okay.
They'll post clips of their DJ set, and they are behind the DJ booth, just not even touching the buttons, just like jumping up and down.
Dude,
like,
their headphones are around their neck. I'm like, you're not doing anything. You are literally jumping up and down. You're a hype man. They're hype men.
Oh my God. That's exactly what it is. They're hype men. And it's like, well, fuck, if that's what a DJ is, Alex, you would blow people out of the water because you are a hype man, essentially.
Oh my God.
But no, when I think of a DJ, I think of someone that is producing music, and then when they're there to do a DJ set, they're like cutting music in, you know, dropping a beat.
Oh, swishing the beat.
And they're not just jumping around, pretending to like do it. It just needs to stop.
This is something that is like, I think, listen, people shit on Instagram models, and I'm not going to, because I would love that. Listen,
I would quit this podcast right now. No offense to everyone that I love. Bye.
Bye.
If all I had to do was post my body on a picture on Instagram, bye.
Every single week. But when you're trying to now segue into DJing, it needs to stop. For example, what comes to mind? Chantel Jeffries, Charlie Jordan.
Yep.
There's
Brooke Evers.
Brooke Evers. These girls, you are all beautiful. You're hot as shit. Love you all to death. Stop standing on the fucking stage and jumping around and acting like you were born and destined to be like Diplo.
Yeah. Is Chantel Jeffries is dating Diplo, right?
Yes. Okay. Chantel is dating Diplo right now, and I don't know if that made her truly believe like, this is my passion and calling. I see him doing it now. I can do it.
She just thinks like through osmosis.
Right.
Like she's
No. Just because he's fucking you and entering you doesn't mean now that because he entered you, now you somehow have his power to be a fucking DJ.
Look, I am all for a girl using a guy to further her career.
Totally.
I mean, Lana Del Rey fucked my way up to the top. I love it.
Boom.
But that she's using him to become a DJ, girlfriend.
You could do way more.
No.
Way more.
No.
It's just, I think that makes me think of the whole name dropping thing.
Oh my God. If you weren't listening, I need you to listen. Nothing will compare to the name dropping that this guy did with Alex. I'm sorry, I don't want you to out him, but you have to out him because it was fucking insane.
He's gonna like sue us.
I don't care.
All right, guys. I think all of you remember, so a few months ago.
Yeah, let's tell them the background.
Yes. A few months ago, the Call Her Daddy Instagram was taken down. You know why? It may have been because Sophia and I were soliciting nudes. I don't know.
That's neither here nor there. We don't need to get into
We don't need to get into that. That's not the point of the story. The point of the story is the Instagram was taken down, and we were freaking out. And let us just say that love Barstool, love everyone we work with. Everyone was trying so hard to get it back up.
I was reaching out to people I hadn't talked to in like 7 years.
And I remember that night I sat Sophia down once we were like 4 days deep of not having an Instagram. And I looked at Sophia and I said, listen, Barstool's not going to be able to get this done. Nobody that we're reaching out to is going to be able to get this done. Mm-hmm. We need to get slutty, and we need to get slutty quick, Sophia.
Girls, the amount of things that can be accomplished by just throwing out some cleavage or just, you know,
tempting with the voodoo clam.
It's insane.
It is.
So we can talk about that.
So this
more.
is what I did. I had met this guy, and he had a very prestigious job high up somewhere in tech. Yeah. Okay, let's just say that. I reached out to him and I told him.
Serious connections.
Very serious connections.
Yeah.
I reached out to him and I told him that our Instagram was down. Now, of course, I flaunted the idea like, oh yeah, I'll come visit you and we can hang out soon, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. But first, I can't do that if I don't get the Instagram back up. So we start talking, and I'm just asking him to connect me with someone that through Instagram that could get me to the top. And he goes, I'll connect you with my boy, Bob, let's say. I'm like, great. Let me read the text. He says, I'll hook you up with Bob. I connected him with Drake a few weeks ago. He helped him with his account. He was having issues. I can also reach out to Zuck. He can make it happen.
No!
Zuck. And for all of you listening, Zuck,
you
who do you think Zuck is?
You don't need to abbreviate Mark Zuckerberg, creator of Facebook, with a Zuck. Spell out Mark Zuckerberg, you fucking douche.
Mark Zuckerberg turned Zuck.
And the fact that Drake and Zuck were both name dropped within a sentence of each other
out of
in
nowhere.
One paragraph.
Like, dude, I literally had to reread it because, guys, him saying I connected him with Drake a few weeks ago, he could have just said I connected him with someone a few weeks ago and it worked out. He's like,
no.
Drake, and then Zuck, and like we're just tangling and mangling with all these celebrities, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
It was that
Dude.
amount of name dropping. Like, I am sorry to out this guy, but that is the douchiest,
Dude,
most
it's so
embarrassing
bad.
thing I've ever read.
It really is like one of those things where it's like he is in his own right so successful, and I'm like, but you don't need to drop Drake and Zuck.
Oh my
Zuck!
God.
Zuck!
I will never
It
get
pains
over
me.
that.
Let's talk about sex. Before we get into our next segment, I want to talk about Stitch Fix because let me tell you a little something. When a guy doesn't have a girlfriend, a guy is hopeless when it comes to how he dresses.
Men do not know how to dress
They don't.
themselves. They just don't.
And so that's why I would help my brother because I'm like, when you don't have a girlfriend, you look like shit. So basically, guys, Stitch Fix is an online personal styling service.
Yes.
It delivers clothes, shoes, and accessories to fit your body, budget, and lifestyle.
And men, we love you.
We love you.
God loves you.
God loves you.
But you just need a little bit of help in that department.
Yeah, I think this is the reason I love this is because you tell them your sizes, what
Yeah.
styles you like,
Yeah.
how much you want to spend, and then there's a personal stylist that is basically putting together a
Right.
box and they're sending it to your door
They're,
and
they,
you're picking what you like and what you don't like.
Totally.
So basically this personal shopper is your girlfriend. This is your new girlfriend.
Guys, we are all lazy, especially you guys. So you don't want to go to the mall. This thing
Yeah.
will just be delivered right to your door.
Yeah.
Very simple. So get started now at stitchfix.com/daddy and you will get an extra 25% off when you keep
Ooh.
all items in your box. That's stitchfix.com/daddy.
Guys, hook yourself up, open your computer, go to it, and get yourself a goddamn new outfit for Saturday
Right. The styling fee is only $20. Let's go.
night. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Let's get into sex.
Finger in the butt.
Oh.
Oh! Oh!
Wow. Finger in the butt.
I want to address because a lot of girls are like, Alex, you give us your blowjob tips, but what do we do? Do we put a finger up the butt? And the answer, ladies, is yes. Of course. Of course we flirt
Yeah.
and we
The
tickle up the butthole.
The
How-
butt doesn't need to be off limits.
Absolutely not. Don't neglect the butt.
No.
However, I do have to say, when you are giving a guy a blowjob, I am making this a rule unless, again, you don't have to follow this, but never do it on the first hookup because that is also a secret weapon, ladies. You can, like I said, you cannot use all of your ammo in your first hookup. The butt is such a lead up. It's such a build up. It's such an opportunity to spice fucking things up.
Right. Guys, you just got to be careful what you're throwing out the first time
For
you hook up.
sure. So girls, absolutely. Blowjobs need butt action. But I do have to say, I'm looking at my fingers. We've talked about it.
Dude, your nails, I'm like looking at your acrylic nails right now and you could straight murder
No,
someone's
straight up.
asshole. Straight murder an asshole.
Murder an asshole with one finger. Girls, if you wear long nails,
You
you have to
can't.
fucking cut that shit. Dude, I'm not kidding you. When I know I'm going for a dick appointment at some point, if I'm like going to see a guy that weekend, you will see me and my nails will be short.
If you see Alex with short nails, like
I just
she's
got
getting
dick.
after it.
But when I have long nails, I'm like in a little period where I know I'm not going to see a guy. So, no, but finger in the butt. Dude.
Okay, I totally get that. Finger in the butt. It depends on the guy still.
Well, and also, we can get more in detail of actual details, but the whole like come hither thing with your finger once you get in there, it's true because guys have prostates. You're stimulating the prostate. When you're giving him a blowjob, he can come 10 times faster if you're stimulating his
Wait,
prostate,
so
his balls,
you-
and his dick.
Hold on.
Oh.
So you stick your entire finger
So you
up his butthole.
Okay, so this is what we do. First, you're gonna maneuver like your way down to like the taint area, which is in
Right.
between the
guys,
butt. Yeah.
Guys, the taint and the butt are completely
two
different,
different
and I think that stimulating them like separately is great.
Totally. Your finger massaging the taint is such a different experience than the booty hole. So, I do think, yeah, you should be putting a finger in and making a motion. It shouldn't just be like
Okay,
stick it in a
so-
little. What the
Oh
fuck
my
is the fun in
God.
that?
Wait,
There's
wait,
a prostate
this
to be
is-
found,
hold
and
on.
Alex Cooper, find
Wait,
it.
This is like blowing my mind. So you put your entire finger.
It doesn't have to be the whole finger.
And then you do the come hither motion, like
Very-
when a guy is
yes,
fingering you.
it's like a tapping light motion, but you have to be fucking comfortable with the guy and he needs to be comfortable with you. Some guys may be like, hold on, what are you doing? You've got to ease
Damn.
into it and see his body language.
And then you like kind of just fish around for that prostate. Right.
With that being said, I do think there's something to say, like, why are girls neglected of the butt?
Okay.
A finger in
It's
there?
like, I swear to God, the only thing people talk about is like doing shit to a guy's ass.
right?
Like, girls like that.
We have an ass too.
I mean, girls totally like that. I think the best position, if you want to try it out with your girl, is when she's on top.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
And I think with girls, and I don't know if this is similar, like when you're doing it with a guy, like you should just try kind of just putting pressure on her booty hole and just
Yeah.
kind of playing around there, like before you just stick a finger in.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
think totally
Because she's
easing
gonna be
into
like,
it.
"What the hell?"
Totally easing into it is key, guys. You can't just go right for it. It's like if you fucking go for anal,
Yeah.
no lube, nothing, and you shove it in there.
Yeah, and-
Recipe for fucking disaster.
Totally. Also, if you are like most guys out there, I'm not going to say most guys, but a lot of guys, you're wanting to try anal with your girl. This is like the perfect segue and like
That
getting her
is.
comfortable with stuff
Ooh.
going in there.
Ooh,
You know what I mean?
I love that.
So-
stuff going in there.
Right. So I think that's kind of like how you start segueing and start letting her know that you're comfortable with it. She should be comfortable with it. It can feel good. Whatever.
Sophia,
I'm a fucking genius.
genius. Can I bring up
Yeah.
pegging?
All right.
Now, we just literally brought this up to our editor, and he was like,
didn't
what?
even know what it was.
So for anyone listening that doesn't know what pegging is, it's when a girl puts a strap on and fucks her boyfriend in the ass.
yeah.
We have a lot of people asking, is this weird? One, from the guy's perspective, guys are like, is it weird if I ask my girlfriend? And two, girls are asking, does it make him gay if he's
Oh my
asking
God.
me to fuck him in the ass?
No.
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 No. No.
It does not make your man gay at all. If
No.
anything, it does the opposite because he's that fucking comfortable with his
Right.
sexuality that he's like, let's give it a try.
Dude, it's like we said, he has a fucking prostate. And guys, it's like, it is not fucking weird.
No.
Have I ever done it? No. Have you
Right.
done it?
I haven't, but I've had a guy ask me
you.
to do it.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm kind of down to try anything once.
Yeah.
I think if we were like a
I
little
agree.
bit more like into the relationship, like maybe I
Yeah.
would try it. I don't know.
I was going to say, so for pegging for me, I think that I would probably need to be in a relationship with the guy
Mhm.
because, first of all, obviously, some girls may get freaked out by this. And obviously, we're getting no pleasure out of this.
Yeah.
You know? It's not like we're like, he's looking back at it and like it's like we're fucking him from behind and it's like hot, we're looking at his ass. Like, it's obviously all for the guy. So I think I would want to do it if I was in a relationship.
Yeah.
But then again, if you're a real freak and you want to just try it one time, do it for a one night stand.
I think it's kind of like the most call her daddy thing you can do.
it kind of is.
And I think like that's going to be something we do this year, Alex. We're going to venture out and we're
Pegging.
going to try to peg someone.
That's
the thing.
Let's
That
do
is
it.
that is like
You and me at the
reverse-
same time.
That is
Let's DP someone together. We both have strap-ons on and we peg a guy. Oh, I guess we couldn't do that.
No, we
you-
could do two in his asshole
Two
or
in his
one
mouth.
in his mouth.
Oh!
I would be so down.
Guys listening to this, like,
it's-
please stop.
It's this whole thing. It's like reverse gender roles, and
Yeah.
it's fucking awesome. And I'm here for it. Call him daddy. No, call her daddy.
I was just thinking, you know how there's always those like horror stories of like a guy or like a girl shitting from anal. I
Yeah.
wonder if there's any horror stories of a
Mm.
guy shitting from getting pegged.
I want to know.
Daddy gang, let us know
Right
if you know.
in. I need to know.
Because that would like low key be an
Yeah.
amazing story. Also, I know a lot of people are always asking like, how the hell do we spice things up? This is a really good one.
yeah.
It could really, because you know what? Even if it doesn't work out for you guys, it's a
Yeah.
fucking experience
and
that
it's
you
gonna
tried
bring,
together.
It's gonna bring you guys closer, and
Seriously.
it's gonna be fun.
Boom.
I like want to try it. Before we move on from butt stuff,
Mm.
there is a trend. I don't know if the male population is like fucking starving, but the amount of guys talking about eating ass, I'm like, what?
Oh.
What is going on?
It is like they're famished and they need
I-
ass and they need it
right,
now.
right.
What is going on?
Like
No,
hunger
agreed.
pains. Let me see your asshole. I
Straight
don't.
up. I remember I was hooking up. It was the first time I actually ever hooked up with this guy,
Uh-huh.
and he went down. And I thought he was just going to be eating me out, and he was eating me out, and then he straight up like scooped my body up a little bit more so he could get to my ass, and he started eating out my ass. And I was like so taken aback because I just was not expecting it. I'm like, this is first hookup. I don't even know this guy.
Yeah.
And I kind of like pulled away, and he grabbed my thigh so hard, like I had marks on it the next day, and he just looked up at me and he said, "I want it." And I was
That's
just
kind
like,
of really hot.
it isn't, but I was kind of scared. I was like,
No, it's
oh,
it's
okay.
that's like
Guys fucking love it.
yeah, they love eating ass. I actually dated a guy and it was
It was his favorite thing. It
I
was his
mean, he
cup
was
of tea in the
obsessed-
morning.
Okay, but guys, I think
Mm.
some guys like to have their ass
Ooh, let me tell you a little story.
8. Yeah.
Little lickety splickety up in that asshole. I agree. And this is another thing that pisses me the fuck off, because some of my guy friends, I'll ask them, I'll be like, do you like getting your ass eaten? And they're like, what the fuck? No. I'm like, this does not make you fucking gay.
Right.
It does.
Shut up.
Like, if it feels good, daddy gang, if something feels good to you,
do it.
You do it.
You do it.
I don't give a fuck.
That just means you are a freak.
Yes.
And there's nothing to aspire to be that's better than being a freak.
So with regard to eating a guy's ass, I guess we can kind of circle back around on this because it can be incorporated into a blowjob.
Yeah.
So ladies, listen, it takes a certain mentality and it takes a certain girl.
Yeah.
There are some girls I know that are like, I would never do that. And that's totally fine. But I'm just presenting it to you if you want it. So I remember I was hooking up in college with this guy. He was older. And you know, I thought I was going to lose him. And I needed to come up with some... I needed to throw a Hail Mary in there.
You licked his butthole to try and salvage the relationship.
Well, let me tell you, it fucking worked. You fell in love.
Guys, don't fucking listen to Alex. Don't try and save your relationship with like
eating
some
ass.
sex shit.
Dude, no, this worked. So, all right. So I had given him the great blowjobs that I give. And so I knew at this point, like, we were kind of, there was just something going on. So I was like, you know what, this night I'm really going to try to step it up. So I'm giving him head. He's loving it, but I'm like, ooh, you have no idea what's coming for you. So ladies, you have no idea what's coming for you. So this is what I did. I'm, first of all, dick in one hand, balls in the other, mouth on the dick.
The trifecta.
The trifecta. The next thing I did was I got off, my mouth came off the dick, and I went down a level. What I did was I started licking and sucking his balls with my mouth, and then my hands were now free falling. Okay. So my thumb went onto his taint, and I started like kind of pressure rubbing with my thumb on his taint area, and I had made sure that my thumb was like a little wet, so it was like nice and wet, lubed up, and I was just kind of rubbing pressure. Then I got off of the balls and I went down, and with my left hand I was jacking him off, and I went down and I start slowly licking his taint while I'm also kind of rubbing it still. Okay. And slowly but surely Alex is making her way down south towards
to the bum hole,
to the bum skis. Okay. And when I tell you, because you had told me, you know, you've maybe like you've flirted, you've licked a guy's asshole before, right?
Yeah.
Well, I fucking went and ate ass, okay? Like, I wasn't really anticipating it.
Dude, you need to be careful down there. That, you just, like, said it to me and it, like, brought it to my attention. Like, that is pink eye in the making. Like, you better throw some sunglasses on.
Goggles.
Some goggles.
What would a guy do if you literally just whipped out goggles? You're like, I'm going in, and you just start eating ass. I would low-key love that. I'm going to do that next time. So anyway, so yeah, girls, make sure you wear sunglasses when you're eating ass is the moral of the story. Dude, people are going to start doing that.
Throw your hair in a ponytail. Throw some sunglasses on. Like, let's
go to town on that ass.
I
am jacking him off with my left hand, which I don't know why. I just realized I do use my left hand even though I'm a righty. Anyways, side note. So I'm going down and I start licking his ass. And what happened to me was I wasn't anticipating to fully be like going to town on it. But his fucking reaction when I started using my tongue and doing like kind of like, it was like suction cup tongue swirls in and out. Like it was a lot. And my face was just plummeted down there. Like I was kind of low-key getting suffocated.
You're jacking him off while you're just like focused on the ass.
Yes, like I was basically eating out his asshole and I couldn't really breathe. I was low-key suffocating because he was on his back and my head was just down under. But he came from me jacking him off and eating out his ass, and it was like the first, and then I tried to quickly like come up and swallow it and like catch it in the air, and whoa, acrobatics up in this bitch. But
he did not.
No, I
like a dolphin.
Like it kind of started coming on his thigh.
When they throw the fish to the dolphins,
and I quickly leap back. No, I just tried to. Some got on his thigh, and then I quickly got the rest.
I get that because I think the bigger the freak, the
Yeah.
sloppier you're being in any
Yeah.
capacity.
Guys fucking he said after, he was like, I have never experienced something like that.
I think like if a guy does want a girl to do this,
Mhm.
he can kind of initiate it by kind of thrusting his hips up, words like in
Yes.
an upward motion, like lifting his butt up.
I think that's huge.
So she
to
like
tell
kind of
guys.
she gets the hint that he wants her to like go down there.
Guys, I think Sophia just made a brilliant point. Any guy that's listening, I know. Any guy that's listening, I think that's a great move. You literally just kind of thrust your hips
Right,
up
right,
just
right.
a tiny bit.
Yeah,
And
just
then
kind
she'll
of
go to
put
town.
Put your ass in her face.
And if she doesn't,
then she's not a daddy.
then she's not a dad. No. Girls, if you don't want to eat ass, don't eat ass. But what I'm telling you is you need to eat ass. So go fucking eat ass this weekend. Okay.
Guys, the
Um,
dating apps has been such a fucking success.
I know. I wish we could just
Insane.
have a separate segment where we just start reading testimonials.
I know, because it's so insane. Like, you putting Call Her Daddy in your bio or
Yeah.
Daddy Gang.
If this is, again, your first episode you've listened to, you should be listening from episode 1 on. But we told basically Daddy Gang, every fucking guy and every girl is like, how the goddamn F do I slide into a girl's or a guy's DM? You should have Call Her Daddy in your bio.
People are straight up having sex.
Dude,
People are, like, getting into relationships. People are getting married.
People are just getting married because no, I had a guy and he messaged me and he was like, hey, I just wanted to thank you guys so much because I put Call Her Daddy in my Hinge bio and I literally have fucked 2 girls this week that were
Right.
part of the Daddy Gang.
It's so crazy.
A
like,
goddamn
how
fucking movement.
many people are like, it's insane.
With
So,
that said,
yes.
we still are humans and we're not all simulations acting online. So we
Uh-huh.
do go to bars and we do go out.
Yeah.
So
I'm still a huge fan of meeting organically,
I
even
am
though
too.
I'm on dating apps.
I like it the most, I think. So
yeah.
I was out the other weekend with Sophia.
Mm-hmm.
And this has kind of become like my go-to thing. And Sophia was like, you have to just tell the Daddy Gang because this shit
Yeah,
works.
it
So
does.
this is, I think, would be mostly for girls. The
Mhm.
napkin with your number on it.
Yeah.
And let me just tell you guys quickly how I do this because I just wanted to share it with you guys if you're struggling. Because I know a lot of girls are like, fuck, how do I just go up to a guy?
Uh-huh.
It avoids conversation. It doesn't make you confrontational and you just
Right.
leave and it's on
Yeah.
him. So basically what I do.
And no one feels pressure.
Exactly.
At all.
And that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Because at a bar, when someone's lingering and you're like, I don't want to talk
Mhm.
to you right now,
Yeah.
I put my name and my number on a napkin.
Mm-hmm.
And I go up to the guy and I'll walk up to him and I will literally take his hand
Yeah.
and he'll look at me and I'll put the napkin in his hand
Mhm.
and I'll look up at him and I'll say, I think you're so hot. You can do with this as you please
Mm-hmm.
and walk away.
Oh my God. Telling a guy he's hot,
I know.
they love it.
I
They
know.
die. So the fact that you give him the napkin with your
Yeah.
number and then on top of that you're like, you're so hot.
I'm
Guys
like,
love
yeah.
that shit.
I'm like, you're so hot.
Love it.
Do with this as you please.
Girls-
and then you walk away. I do think it's genius because, like, girls, he then has to just make the move, but you
Mhm.
already sort of made the move for him. So he
Yeah.
knows you're going to be open to talking to him.
Yeah.
Boom.
I love it.
Boom.
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 Okay. I am forcing Alex to say this story.
I don't want to.
And she was so pissed and she's like, I cannot do this. It's so embarrassing. And I'm like, we've all done it, Alex. Girls go number 2 and we need to talk about it. Guys, Daddy Gang, this is how much we love you. We couldn't fucking have Tana here, so we're about to hit you with a story that is even better than having her on.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, let me just ruin
tell
my life.
us.
All right, it's a poop story. Here we go. Everyone buckle up. So I was in college. I was dating this guy and I was hanging out at his apartment with all of his friends. And there was one bathroom and the one bathroom was in the living room where everyone was hanging out.
That in itself
Is an
terrifying.
issue. An issue.
Terrifying.
So I am sitting there and all of a sudden a wave of an explosion hits me. Okay, let's just put it that way. And I am like, oh my shit. And you know how you kind of just are hoping like, ooh, this too shall pass. Like,
Right.
this one may
Yeah.
actually just breeze
Yeah.
past me if I just
Totally.
sit and clench and sweat it out.
You feel a bowel movement and you're like, I'm going to sit this one out, honey,
Yes.
and I will meet you
Yes,
later.
Yes. Like, you will not be
Yeah.
coming out of me anytime soon.
Okay, so you're sitting there sweating
So I'm
and
sitting,
clenching.
sweating, and clenching. And then within about, I think it was 15 minutes, like, this one was a rocket. This was an explosion of a rocket. Like, this was not going to be cute. And I was like, you know what? this is not going to be able to wait till later.
Right.
So what I did is I did what I do best. I texted the guy, let's call him Josh. I texted Josh and I proceeded to begin to fake a fight. Alex Cooper, you are a fucking psycho.
Dude,
you gotta poop fake a fight. Like, what?
This story, I
can't. So I text him. He was sitting across the room, and I was like, bring me home now. And he was like, he texted me, he looked up, he's like, what's wrong? Anyways, we go back and forth a little bit. Finally, I stand up and I say, meet me outside. He comes in, he meets me outside, and I'm standing next to his car. At this point, I am shivering from the chills of having to shit. Like, this is not going down well. So he comes out and he's like, babe, what the fuck is going on? And I say, get in the car. I'm like, get in the car, open the door. So I get in the car, I'm sitting there. He starts driving. He's freaking out because as far as he's concerned, we had a great day together. He's driving down the freeway. I'm like, get me fucking home right now. He finally, I get it. He's like, what is going on? He needs an explanation. You did this. I saw you looking at the girl at the mall today on April 25th. You were like, what? I made up everything.
The level of psycho I am living
But
for
you know
it.
what I mean? You just start, I just had to make shit up. I'm like, and I know this about you. And
you're like, literally, you don't even know what I'm talking about?
How?
Okay. Real cute. He's
And
like,
he's like,
I really don't know.
He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And so at this point, I'm like, a part could leak out of me. I'm that close. I roll down the fucking window. I roll down the window and stick out my head knowing goddamn well something could begin to smell.
Because you're like sweating and you need to make sure that your head is in the game.
And
dude, you look like, you know how
your head is in the game.
The girls, they like look out the window and they're like in a pissed off fight. Like they'll just, you put your head out the window.
I took it to another level. And you know when you're trying to concentrate, you're like, don't make me laugh. When you're with your friends, like, and you can say you have to shit, you're like, do not make me laugh. Like, I need to concentrate. Like you just said, head was in the game. My head was out the window. I'm focusing. He's like, I don't understand what's going on, whatever. Finally,
you're like, don't you dare. Like nothing even happened.
Don't even look at me. And he's like, I'm officially dating a psychopath. So I'm making up this fight. Finally, we are getting to the house. I am on the road to my house. And you know when you know you're getting closer, you just start to like unclench a little. So I'm sitting in the car. I'm like, hurry the fuck up. And he's like, I don't even know what to do at this point.
I feel so bad.
This poor kid. I'm sitting down and he finally parks the car. I realized at that very moment, like, there's no fucking way that I'm going to be able to walk normally at this point. Like,
well, hold on, just really quickly, was he like, just tell me what I did?
He's like, Alex, you can't get out of the car until you just tell me. And I'm like, I am getting out of this car and you'll never see me again.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I know once I shit, I'll be like, hey babe, what's up? Want to come back over? So I get out of the car. I realize I can't walk straight. So I tell him, you need to leave. And he's looking at me like a psycho. I'm standing in the middle of the road. He's like, let me just make sure you get in, okay? I said,
psycho.
Leave. So he finally drives away. I look at the house and me, and it's like we're 5 miles apart. And I realize all I have to do is make it to the toilet. That's all I have to do. So I'm walking kind of fast, slow. You know how you do. You're like waddling.
Like a penguin.
I waddle up to the house, and finally, it's like victory. I'm walking towards the bathroom.
Oh my God.
Couldn't have a better feeling.
Oh.
You literally are basically shitting on your pants already.
Like,
You're
that
unclenched. You're unclenched.
Is
mine for the next hour.
My fucking throne.
So I go to the bathroom, walk towards it. The door is locked.
No.
All of a sudden, I hear moaning. Oh, fuck, Jordan. Oh, my God. My fucking roommate is fucking her boyfriend in the fucking shower. At this point, shit is coming out of my asshole at that point.
Dude, I would have broke down. I would have been like, get the fuck out.
Now, mind you, I was a freshman at this point, and she was a senior, and she was fucking her boyfriend, and I was just like, fuck
God.
me. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I going to do? Shit in front of the senior guy that I thought was so hot.
So you shit your pants.
No, this is what I did, Sophia. I get back into the game and I waddle my way out the front door, around the house, into the backyard. I literally rush to the back of the house. I get up against the fence that separates our house and another house, and I literally pull my pants down and I shit. Up
like
against
lava,
this fence.
like just lava, like
lava
it's
spewing
over.
out of me.
Holy
up against the fence.
shit.
It doesn't end there.
What?
I am squatting in my backyard, literally shitting, lava spewing out of my asshole, and all of a sudden, a bright fucking light shines on my ass from behind. I turn around and my neighbors are coming out of the back of their fucking house. And you know how garages have the automatic light?
Yeah.
The automatic light goes on.
Oh my
and
gosh, so
shines-
you're like on a spotlight.
I am literally spewing soup and they see me and me. I'm not kidding you, like fucking Humpty Dumpty. I just topple over onto my side and I am laying there with my pants on my ankles, spewing.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And then I proceeded to wipe with a leaf. I hate my life.
I can't. There are so many layers to this story. Like, I can't. The fake fight that you did with your boyfriend is unbelievable. It's unparalleled to anything I've ever heard. No guy in their right mind would do something like that.
Ever.
I've faked a fight for like various reasons.
But not to shit.
Maybe I have. I don't know.
I would love to hear because
I mean, you know what I've done is the whole like, you know what? Like, I need some fresh air. Like, I'm going to go for a walk. I've totally done that.
And then you're gone for like an hour.
Right.
Yeah, my life fucking sucked.
That's fucking insane. I know. And then like 2 seconds later, I've done that. And I'm like, you know what, babe? Like, I don't even know like what that was about.
Like,
I love
babe,
you.
like, it's fine.
Were you like, babe, come pick me up?
I was like, babe, want to hang
He's
out
like,
again?
what the fuck
is wrong with this bitch?
That is so amazing. Guys, girls go number 2, all right?
Guys.
I totally get that.
Don't judge me.
It's just, no.
I can't believe on a podcast I told that story.
Honestly, you know what?
God bless.
There's some fucked up stories of mine that are about to leak pretty soon.
I know, and I have some other worse stories, but there you go. So make fun of me.
I love it. Thank
All
you
right.
for sharing. Questions.
Questions of the week.
Oui, oui.
If anyone hates that, please write in and tell us to shut the fuck
love
up.
it, but I'll stop.
Okay, this is actually a statement that I just want to read because it made me laugh, which is probably fucked up that I laughed.
Okay.
You guys have a terrifying lack of morals. If guys said any of the shit you say, they'd be fired for sexual harassment in an instant. Fuck off, bitch!
That's a compliment if I've ever heard one.
Woo!
I'm so sick of that shit. Like, women have been repressed and oppressed for fucking years. Shut up.
Shut the fuck
We're
up.
fine.
You have a terrifying lack of morals. I know. Okay, so first question I have is, oh my God, this is a fucking savage, and I want every girl to do this.
Okay.
I went on my boyfriend's Dropbox on his phone, and bitch, his ass got busted nudes to the sky of all of these hoes. And you know what I did? I didn't even confront him. I deleted that shit for him, and I'm waiting for him to ask me if I deleted his Dropbox. Like, I want him to tell on himself by asking me.
Holy shit.
Dude,
Holy shit.
the Dropbox, the delete. This is
The fact that she didn't even hesitate and she deleted
I am-
all of his nudes is so savage.
I'm wet. This is literally, I could not be more proud in this very moment.
Oh my God.
First of all, to think of going to the Dropbox
Oh my God.
app.
I'm
Genius.
literally going to look out for that one.
Me too,
for
girls.
sure.
Check the Dropbox app. Secondly, the fact that this girl had enough control to be like, you know what? What's better? To
Than to
confront
make
him or to do it and make him wonder?
Right.
Make him ask. He's having a fucking panic attack
Yeah.
right now.
He
That
is
bitch
like,
is like, where are my nudes?
he cannot ask.
Dude, that's
He
literally
can't.
probably like how MILF Hunter always talks about how there's a vault. The guys always have a vault where all the nudes are. That's probably his fucking
Mm-hmm. That was
vault. And
probably
it's
his vault.
gone. Oh.
That is so amazing, and I want to be you.
Goodbye.
I wanna
to
be you, girl.
you. What is that, an Avril Lavigne song?
Goodbye to
Every nude that you have. Woo! So, wow, girlfriend, fuck your boyfriend. That's amazing.
Wow, amazing. All right. My question. My boyfriend, who has been broken up with his ex-girlfriend for about 3 months, accidentally called me by her name. What does this mean, and what should I do? This is a classic mistake.
I think this is very common.
Very common. I mean, I've done it.
I've done
I've been in the middle of having
I was gonna-
sex
yeah.
and called the guy by a different guy's name.
Yeah.
It is a complete accident. Don't
Yeah.
look into it. Don't try and make it into a fight because, like, it's just a little slip.
I agree. I think listen, I know that can be like rattle you if you're on the
Right.
other end of it.
Yeah.
You're like, hold on, wait, what the fuck did you just say? But seriously, I really do think it's just like a mishap. And
I do too. I mean, come on. You've spent years calling someone's name.
Yeah.
Like, it's my
worth word
accidentally
vomit.
have. I think you should be more scared if they're saying a name that you've never heard
That's
of.
true.
You're like, whoa.
You're like, oh.
Like, if it's an ex-girlfriend, that's only a good sign. If
That
it's
actually
like
is true.
Stephanie and they've never had a Stephanie in their
You're
life.
like, what the fuck? Yeah. Good one, Sophie. I like that.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
This fucking story scared me.
Okay.
Like, it gave me the creepy crawlies, and I need everyone to hear.
Oh, that's saying a lot.
this.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Here we go.
Hey, Daddy. So a guy from my school has been wanting me to come over to his house for a while now and give him that sloppy toppy. Of course, I was going to hit him with a gluck gluck until he texted me and said, when you come over, would you mind doing this one thing for me? Of course, me being a dumb bitch, I was like, I'll do anything. And then he goes and tells me that after I suck his dick and he comes in my mouth, he wants me to hold it in my mouth while he gets an empty water bottle for me to spit it into so he can label it with my name and put it on a shelf in his closet with all of the other water bottles filled with saliva and cum from past blowjobs. At first, I thought this was insane and was totally against it, but now I almost want to do it just for the experience. Should I go over there? Blah, blah, blah. This guy,
I wish we could show my face right now.
this
What?
guy is collecting his own cum from blowjobs he's received.
From girls.
So he just has all these water bottles with a bunch of girls' names with their
In his
spit
closet.
and his cum in his closet. That is
some serial killer shit.
like he is going to end up in prison for some crazy shit in a few years.
What?
Is that not like the most disgusting and creepiest thing you've ever heard?
I'm like sitting here visualizing a closet with a shit ton. I'm literally drinking a Poland Spring bottle right now,
I
and I'm looking
know.
at it. I'm like, imagine
Disgusting.
at the bottom just a bunch of cum. Like, how many are there?
I don't
50,
know.
It's like dead bodies.
But it's
what the fuck?
Right?
Dude, and that girl literally said that she
Dude,
was...
and then she's like, should I go do it for the experience?
No!
And I'm like, you won't be coming out of that house alive.
No fucking way.
No.
That is some...
Girls, we love if you're a crazy freak daddy, but
that
that's-
can... No, that's like
Yeah.
your safety.
I
Dude,
just-
that may be one of the craziest, like creepy stories we've ever been...
Yeah.
Imagine
Yes.
open a fucking closet and seeing that.
It's
what is that guy doing with it?
disgusting.
It's like one thing, like guys always could have like a notebook filled with all the girls
Oh my
they
God.
fucked. That's his way of keeping track.
I need to see what this guy
Me
looks
too.
like and what he's up to. Daddy, if this was your story,
Please send us who
his,
this guy is.
Yeah, send us his Instagram because I want to do some fucking rabbit hole stalking.
Me too.
Woo!
Oh, that made me feel weird.
I know.
All right.
All right. This question is short and sweet. What should I say if I come too quick? First of all, I want you to address it because I
Yeah.
think it's more weird if we just pretend like it didn't happen.
Yeah, I don't like when guys come and then
They just like roll over and
yeah,
they're like,
I'm like I want to
awesome.
like punch him.
it's awkward.
It's so
I
awkward.
think you can just address it and just say, fuck, like it's been a while.
Yeah.
Or like, fuck, that was just like so hot.
Yeah.
And then
and then
I don't know how many times I have to say it. You're going to follow up by saying,
don't move.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go down on you till you come.
right.
You are just, as long as you are willing to tell her that now you're going to make her
Yes.
come and make sure that you both are getting yours,
Like-
it's fine.
Act like you fucking care.
Right.
And be like, let me go down on you. Or, you know, if you don't want to because you're a little bitch boy,
Ugh.
then I guess you can say, like, just give me a minute and, like, we're going to go round
Yes.
two.
We've had guys write in and be like, I feel like I came way too fast. And like, I don't know if she's going to hook up with me again. This can prevent
Yeah.
you from leaving and going home and be like, wait, did I
Yeah.
just fuck that up? Say it in the moment.
Yep.
I think now it's time. Let's talk about Tana.
Okay. Let's, guys.
The tea.
I don't even know where to begin.
I think we begin with prefacing this with Tana's team reached out to Barstool and said that they wanted to see if we would have her on our podcast.
Yes.
So right then and there, you understand that we did not go
Right.
asking this girl, begging her
Yeah.
to come on our show.
I want to reiterate that too. Alex and I wanted Tana.
Of course.
She was our dream guest, but we genuinely thought, like, you know what? Like, I don't know if we're ready for that.
Yeah.
Like, our podcast is still kind of getting off the ground.
we
et
never
cetera.
reached out.
We never reached out. Her team went out of her way to say, Tana would love to
Yeah.
go on Call Her Daddy. Can you guys please have her?
So with that being said, we scheduled that this Wednesday would be for Tana.
Yes.
We're like, you know what? Yes, she can come on our show. We would
Yeah.
love to have her. She seems like a daddy.
Yeah.
So that initially is what we planned.
Yeah. So let's start from the very beginning.
Okay.
We confirmed this with Tana.
Yes. Like last month.
And Alex and I are beyond excited.
Yes.
Beyond. The amount of preparation
We did.
that we put in to this interview that we were going to do with her was insane.
Guys, we knew, like, listen, we know Sophia and I, we're comfortable with you guys. It's us and the Daddy Gang. We are trying very hard to make sure that if we have guests on, that you guys are going to be interested in what they're saying.
The day of the interview.
First of all, we don't fucking do shit for anyone.
No.
We went and got Taco Bell for this bitch. We watched her videos of what she eats, what's her order.
Alex and I spent hours watching her YouTube shit so we could get an idea of what this girl likes, like favorite candy, like drinks, whatever.
We got this. We had the merch team order her merch in, like expedite it. Like we had this girl hooked up.
We get here the day of the interview. It was scheduled for 12.
So finally 12 o'clock comes around and we were notified that Tana would be texting us when she was 5 minutes out, her PR team.
Yeah.
So we don't get a text.
And they keep saying she'll be here any minute.
She'll be here any minute.
We're like, okay.
And so we've got our camera crew is all set up so that when she gets here, we can be filming it.
The production team, the camera crew, like there were teams
PR
of people.
team, the guest coordinators here, service people were cleaning the bat. Like we were.
Everyone was ready to go. So Alex and I are standing around. It's 12. It's 12:30. It's 12:45, and
1 o'clock.
we say. You know, like, she must just be running late. Yeah. Like, we get it. Like,
now,
do you guys know where she could be? Like,
so,
whatever.
Finally, our team reaches out to her team yet again, and her PR person, and I quote, says, "Hi, guys. I think Tana went on a bender last night. We can't get a hold of her or find her."
Guys, her own PR person
literally outed her and said she went on a bender.
Outed her and could not get a hold of her or her assistant. Okay, so at this moment in time, Tana has something scheduled for an hour ago.
Yeah.
And neither her or her assistant are
They can't even find her.
They can't even find them. We check out her story on Instagram and all the people she was with. And these people are on a fucking binger, raging.
It was like 5 hours ago she was seen at a club, which was like at
she's like half naked, which is totally fine. I totally support that, but she's half naked, like looks trash, like laying, like I mean, it was just so obvious that like they had been partying.
Yeah, it was obvious she died the night before, and so we knew she was fucked up. So finally, 2 o'clock comes around, and we're like, she's not coming, and they still can't even find her. Finally, they call us and they tell us that they found her. Thank God. They found her and they were going in and shaking her and going to try to wake her up.
Try to wake her up. Try to wake her up.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what is she, dead?
They were sitting there saying, you know what, like, how long can you guys be there? We'll get her up. Like, she'll get there. I mean, Alex and I are sitting here waiting and like hoping. And like,
it was kind of, it's shitty, guys, too, because I have been watching YouTube my fucking entire life and I have been the biggest fan of Tana's.
You've heard people say, like, I don't want to meet the people I idolize. I don't want to meet the celebrities I love because you run the risk of being let down.
For sure.
And like the veil is gone and like, you know, sometimes you'll be disappointed.
For sure. So finally, guys, it got to the point where Sophia and I were freaking out because usually we record episodes on Mondays so that audio levels and everything can be fixed by Tuesdays and released on Wednesday. Sophia and I didn't have an episode.
No.
So we were fucked, guys. Like, we're recording this on Tuesday right now, hoping it gets out on Wednesday, and we're going to make it happen. But we finally were like, let's go write an episode. Then they tell us, you know, she might be able to come, actually. How long can you be at the office? And it was this back and forth. Maybe she can do a phone interview. Maybe she could she never showed up. Finally, she has the audacity to go to Twitter and say she is strep throat.
I mean, guys, I have been deathly hungover before where I'm throwing up, dry heaving, etc. Fucking
got my ass to work.
I got my ass to work.
So,
and we have not heard from her.
No apology.
From her team.
Nothing.
Not one thing.
We waited. We had till 7. We waited. Kept rebooking studio time. People at our office couldn't record because we were holding it for her.
Yeah.
And then we went to Reddit afterwards and we realized we saw so many people have had issues with her.
Dude, and I was like, kind of like, what? And then I started looking into it, and I guess like she's just known in the YouTube community for like pulling this shit.
Yeah.
So I do, she's 20.
She's making a shit ton of
She's
money.
making a lot of money, and when I was 20, like I was out of control, but it still really fucking sucks. And all I have to say is, if you're not reliable and you know that you're not reliable, don't go out of your way to try and schedule things with people, because it really fucks up their day.
It's super disappointed, and also I'm pissed off because you know what? Every week we try to put out fucking content for the Daddy Gang that is high-end, good shit, entertaining, and our episode, who knows? It could have been better or this or that, but
I was really, really excited to meet her. Like, that's the other thing.
Me too.
We were both like,
I'm pissed. We were going to try to get a kissing picture with her. We were like, let's break the internet. 3-way kiss. So, guys, I'm sorry if you were excited about Tana.
But you know what? We are going to have guests.
Oh, yeah.
But we are just holding out for someone that's fucking worth it.
Yeah, fuck that.
We don't want to just bring on, like,
Yeah, I feel like we're in this little exclusive thing. We've got the Daddy Gang. We've got you and me. And I think until we find someone that's...
as long as I have you, babe, we're good.
We're good.
We're golden.
We're Gucci, baby.
And we got the Daddy Gang, and we're going to still have fun. Guys, I have a public service announcement. Meghan Markle, all right, Princess Meghan Markle, was seen wearing these shoes, so I'm going to buy the fucking shoes.
Mean girls. Yeah, guys, Rothy's is basically a shoe company that is using recycled plastic water bottles to make flats, and Meghan Markle was wearing them. So we want to partner up with Rothy's because they are giving you guys a great opportunity to hook yourself up with some new flats.
Yeah, when you hear recycled materials, you're thinking, what the fuck?
No.
It's almost 20 million bottles recycled that they make these shoes out of. They're so comfortable.
Yeah, they're constantly also launching like new colors every week. So they're selling out. Check out the shoes if you guys are interested.
Who doesn't need, a great pair of flats or loafers or sneakers? They have like a bunch of different styles.
They're also machine washable. So if you guys are ever looking for shoes to like wear out to like a concert or during the summer, you can just throw them in the wash. So Rothy's has an amazing deal. You guys have free shipping and free returns / exchanges on your shoes. So go to rothys.com. It's ROTHYS.com and enter Daddy to get your new favorite flats and free shipping.
Woo!
Love myself a good free shipping. All right.
Get this deal while it lasts, daddies.
All right, guys, that's it for this week. Again, we are so sorry that we didn't have a guest.
But I hope Alex's poop story made up for it.
I hope you guys are going to buy strap-ons and you're going to fuck your boyfriend this weekend.
Call her daddy style.
I hope you're about to eat ass when you give head.
Call her daddy style.
I hope you're shoving a finger up there. Call her daddy style.
Yes, so every single Wednesday, you guys,
we love you so much. Thank you for listening.
Yes.
We'll see you guys next week.
Love you, daddy.